Guys, so today we're in the Bell Jet Ranger. It's a helicopter. You can see at the bottom of it and stuff. So its tail number is November 378 Foxtrot Delta FD. That means fire department. So if we look outside, sure enough, we've got the fire department helicopter. Says fire on it. And what better place for a helicopter flight than the top of a building in New York, because that's where helicopters are useful. So see, New York. So here we are, and get a different view maybe. There's a great one. So pretty much to take off, what you gotta do is we're gonna put the throttle up, and you see it start to lift. And usually there will be like dirt and stuff flying around, but we're on a building, so there's less. And it's a busy airspace in New York, so they're talking out here. So pretty much you want to go forwards mostly in the helicopter usually. So you give it some more throttle and you push it forward. And so we're just gonna fly out over the city. We're doing a little tour. And it's kind of blurry. Okay, there. So if we want to go and land on this building, we just put the power lower and we turn it. Okay, that was a little fast. This thing gets a little squirrely, so we'll go to this view and we'll cut the power, and here's the building. Okay, we gotta increase the power. It's really tough, you guys. Okay, so I think the building's down there. I'm gonna go on the inside view. Okay, there it is. And we're gonna land on it. And oh my god. Okay, so we kinda crashed kinda hard there on it, but at least we didn't go through it. So yeah. Gentle with the throttle, I guess. And so I guess it kinda has gravel on it or something, and that's why the skids are covered up. So that's great. And now we've gotta let someone off, so we open the door. And I guess I don't know how many doors it has. Okay. So we open all the doors. And now everyone is off except for me, and I'm in the pilot seat. See, I've got my little helmet on. And now the doors are open, we can just go fly around like this because it's probably hot in New York and it's just better to fly like this. So, and I mean, in any plane or helicopter, you just want to have the doors open. Like, it's just that's the etiquette. So now we're trying to get down in the hole, and you can see the air conditioning unit there. So you don't want to hit that. So we're kind of just aiming for this big box. And they say flying a helicopter is really kind of tough, so you gotta have some patience. But I think we're gonna make it. This may not be the best view for it. I'm gonna switch. This one's pretty good. So there's my hole in the building. And when you pitch down, the helicopter goes down. So you gotta be careful. But it looks like it froze a little, but okay, now we're good. We're going in. And okay, so it looks like you weren't meant to land in that, so we're inside the building. It's an elevator shaft or something. And luckily nothing bad happens when you fly inside buildings in this game. And that's what real life is almost like. Except that more likely you would crash and die. So you don't really have any depth perception when it's just gray like this. So you just gotta do it. Oh, I did it. I landed it. I did it. So now you can do whatever you want. Where's the little light? Look at the little light blinking. Whoa, there's a pyramid over there. I didn't know they had a pyramid in New York. Pretty much another really great thing about helicopter flying is that you can go really low and not get in trouble. And you can land on ships, like cruise ships like this one. There's even a helipad down there, you see it? So, and another cool thing, this is crazy cool, you guys. If you go low to the water, watch this. Just watch. When you're low to it, it makes big splashes, I think. Let me look. My water doesn't look that realistic. Yeah. Oh, see, there's the splashes. It's pretty sweet. So there's the splashing, and I almost crashed and died, but that was cool, huh? See the big splash? Yeah. Okay, so last thing that you need to learn how to do in the helicopter is land on the cruise ship. Because that's what everyone does in the helicopter, like that's what it was built to do. So, we're gonna go find our cruise ship. Probably the Carnival one that crashed and lost power. No, it just lost power. Or something. So you gotta trim it, trim our helicopter. And this is probably the easiest landing to make. And every helicopter pilot is really good at landing on cruise ships. Because they have this nice little circle, see? For you to land on. So, we're just gonna go down to the circle. And just gonna land our fire helicopter on it. So you're gonna go nice and slow with your doors open. And so we're just bringing it in. And there's some benches there you see that people just sit on, I guess. I don't know why. I think it would be windy. And the captain is probably up there watching us. It's probably Tom Hanks in his new movie, but I don't remember what it's called. So now we're going to the H, that's where you're aiming for. And boom! I did it. I landed it. Right there. Oh, a badass helicopter in badass New York. And you land on a cruise ship. And yeah. So now all you pilots out there know. So yeah. And if you really want to mess it up, all you have to do is let it fly backwards. So once you start to fly backwards, the helicopter gets really confused about why it's going backwards. And so it will just start turning sporadically. And no one really knows what is happening. So, okay, so I messed up a little bit there, but... Oh, and then it goes upside down. Okay, so watch this. Flying the helicopter backwards is the biggest mistake that any pilot could make. This is what happens. It literally just freaks the heck out, and I don't know why it does it, but it will just turn upside down and go insane. And it's too bad, but that's just what happens. And I hope it doesn't do this in real life, but I mean, just look at it. That doesn't sound like a fun time, like literally really scary looking if you're in this as a passenger. Like, I don't get it. So yeah, just never fly it backwards and just go forwards always. And you should be fine, because it really likes going forwards, as you can see. You guys thought I would put it in without the Statue of Liberty?